నమస్కారం. వ్యూస్ ఛానల్కి స్వాగతం. చంద్రయాన్ 3 సక్సెస్ అయ్యింది. భారతీయులందరూ ఎంతో సంతోషించారు. కాకపోతే ఆ 6 గంటల 4 నిమిషాల వరకు అందరూ ఎంతో ఉత్కంఠతో ఎదురు చూశారు. విజయవంతం సాధించగానే మొత్తం యావత్ భారతదేశం పండగ వాతావరణంలో మునిగిపోయింది. ఇది అందరం మనం చూసాం. ఇది గడిచిపోయింది కూడా, ఇంకా పాతబడిపోతుంది కూడా. అయితే మనం మామూలుగా స్థలాలు నేల మీద కొనుక్కోవడం తెలుసు, అంటే భూమండలం మీద స్థలాలు కొనుక్కుంటాం. కానీ చంద్రమండలం మీద స్థలాలు కొనుక్కోవడం, ఇది వినడానికి వింతగా అనిపించవచ్చు. ఈ ప్రక్రియ సుమారుగా 20 ఏళ్ల క్రితమే ప్రారంభమైంది. దానికి వాళ్ళు ఒక వెబ్సైట్ పెట్టడం, వెబ్సైట్ కూడా కాదు, అది ఒక సొసైటీ కింద ఫామ్ అయి పెట్టారన్నారు. కానీ ఆన్లైన్లోనే సేల్స్ చేశారు, చాలామంది కొనుక్కున్నారు. ఆ కొనుక్కున్న వాళ్ళల్లో ఇంచుమించుగా మొట్టమొదటి సంఖ్యలోకి వస్తారు హైదరాబాద్కి చెందిన రాజీవ్ బాగ్రీ అనే ఆయన. అప్పటికి ఆయన వయసు 29 సంవత్సరాలు. 7,000 పెట్టి 5 ఎకరాలు కొనుక్కున్నారు. అప్పుడు కొనుక్కోవడానికి కూడా ఆఫర్ ఇచ్చారుట. 4+1 4 ఎకరాలు కొనుక్కున్న వాళ్ళకి 1 ఎకరం ఉచితం అని చెప్పని. ఆయన బేసికల్గా రాజస్థానీ మార్వాడి. ఆయన మార్వాడీలు సాధారణంగా వ్యాపారం చేస్తారు. ఈయనకి వ్యాపార ధోరణి కంటే కూడా చిత్రమైన ధోరణి ఏంటంటే, ఆయన ఏదైనా పని చేస్తే అవతల వాళ్ళందరూ హాయిగా నవ్వుతూ ఆనందించాలనేది ఆయన కోరిక. మొట్టమొదటిసారి ఈయన కొందామని అనుకున్నప్పుడు ఇంట్లో వాళ్ళందరినీ అడిగితే అందరూ నవ్వారట. బయట వాళ్ళైతే చాలా పిచ్చివాడు అని చెప్పారు. బయట వాళ్ళు అనడం కాదు, ఇప్పటికి కూడా ఆశ్చర్యం ఏంటంటే ఆయన ఇంటర్వ్యూలో ఉన్న చోట కింద కామెంట్స్లో అదే రాస్తున్నారు. చంద్రయాన్ జరిగి సక్సెస్ అవడం పక్కన పెడితే చంద్రుడి మీద స్థలం ఎందుకు కొనుక్కోకూడదని ఆలోచిద్దాం. ఒక చిన్న లాజిక్ పెట్టుకుందాం మనం. అసలు స్థలం అమ్మడానికి ఎవరికైనా సరే ఎట్లా హక్కు ఉంటుంది అంటే, దానికి ఏంటంటే మనం చెప్పే లాజిక్, చంద్రుడి మీద ఈ స్థలం నాది అని ఒక మనిషి వచ్చి క్లెయిమ్ చేసుకుంటాడు. చేసుకున్నప్పుడు మిగిలిన వాళ్ళకి అనిపించేది ఏంటి, చంద్రుడి మీద స్థలం ఈయన అంటున్నాడు, ఈయనకి ఎలా అవుతుంది, ఈయన రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ పేపర్లు ఉన్నాయా, ఇలాంటి మనకి సందేహాలు వస్తాయి. అయితే ఆయన నాది అని క్లెయిమ్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు ఇది ఈయనది కాదు అని మరొకళ్ళు కౌంటర్ వేయాలి. కౌంటర్ కేసు వేసినప్పుడు అది కాదు అని వాళ్ళు నిరూపించాలి. ఇక్కడ కాదు అని నిరూపించడానికి లేదు, అవును అని ఆయన చెప్పుకోవడానికి లేదు. ఇదంతా మనం స్టాక్ మార్కెట్లో ఎలా అయితే మనం డబ్బులు పెడుతూ గాలిలోనే జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది, స్టాక్ మార్కెట్ వ్యవహారం అంతాను పెరగడం తగ్గడం ఎలా తెలుస్తూ ఉంటుందో అదేవిధంగా చంద్రమండలం మీద కూడా కొనుక్కోవచ్చు. అయితే ఒక లాజిక్ ఆలోచించండి. మన భూమి మీద ఒక 10-20 తరాల ముందరకెడదాం, అంటే పోనీ ఇంకా ముందరకెడదాం, ఒక 2,000 సంవత్సరాల క్రితానికి కూడా వెళ్దాం, నష్టం లేదు. మొట్టమొదటి మనిషికి స్థలం ఎలా వచ్చింది, అసలు తనది అనేది ఎలా వచ్చింది అంటే, ఒక మనిషి ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాడో ఆ ప్రాంతం తనది అని క్లెయిమ్ చేసుకున్నాడు తను. ఆ తర్వాత దాన్ని ఎవరు నాది అని ముందుకు రాకపోవడం వల్ల క్లెయిమ్ చేసుకునే వ్యక్తికి అది అయిపోయింది. ఇంకా రాను మనకి రిజిస్ట్రేషన్లు ఇవన్నీ వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఆ వ్యక్తికి ఆ పేరు రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ అయిపోయింది. ఇప్పుడు వ్యవహారాలు వేరు. మొట్టమొదటి సంగతి చెప్తున్నాం మనం. ఇప్పుడు ఏ స్థలం అయినా సరే ఇప్పటికీ కూడా ఎక్కడికైనా వెళ్ళి ఎవరిది కాని స్థలాన్ని నాది అని క్లెయిమ్ చేసుకుంటే ఎవరు కాదనడానికి లేదు, అది ఎవరిది అవ్వకూడదు. అయితే ఇప్పుడు ఎవరిది కాని దానిని ప్రభుత్వ స్థలాలు అంటున్నాం, ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇంత జనాభా పెరిగింది కాబట్టి. రేపు చంద్రుడి మీద కూడా అది తర్వాత వస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడైతే ప్రస్తుతం చంద్రుడి మీద కూడా కొన్ని కాస్ట్లీ ఏరియాస్ అని చెప్తున్నారు, కొన్ని మామూలు స్థలాలు అంటున్నారు. ఇలా రకరకాల ఉన్న స్థలాలని కొనుగోలు చేశారు ఆయన. 2 చోట్ల కొనుగోలు చేశానని చెప్పారు. 5 ఎకరాలు 7,000 అంటే 20 ఏళ్ల క్రితం పెద్దగా ఖర్చు పెట్టవలసిన అవసరం ఏం కాదు. అది మన డబ్బు కాదు అనుకుని 7,000 ఇచ్చేస్తే అయితే అవుతుంది, లేతే లేదు, సరదా. అయితే ఈ అమ్మకానికి పెట్టిన అతనికి మాత్రం కోట్లకు కోట్లు ఆదాయం వస్తుంది. అయితే అతను కూడా జవాబుదారీగా ఉండడానికి ఉంటారు సిద్ధంగాని వాళ్ళు. అమెరికా నుంచి జరుగుతోంది ఇదంతాను. ఈ స్థలం వీళ్ళది అని చెప్పడానికి, అంటే చంద్రుడి మీద ఉన్న దాని నుంచి వీళ్ళందరూ వీడియోలు తీసి లేకపోతే అన్ని ఫోటోలు తీసి చూపించి వీళ్ళ స్థలం ఎక్కడుందో కూడా వీళ్ళకి చూపిస్తున్నారు. రిజిస్టర్డ్ డాక్యుమెంట్స్ ఇస్తున్నారు, ఎట్లా వెళ్ళాలి రూట్ మ్యాప్ కూడా చూపిస్తున్నారు. అయితే వెళ్ళలేదా అని అనుకోవద్దు, మనకి ఎప్పుడో భారతంలోనే తెలుస్తోంది. గ్రహాల మీదకి ప్రయాణం చేశారు. అలాగే ఇప్పటికీ మనం అనుకుంటాం గ్రహాంతర జీవులు ఉన్నారని, ఏలియన్స్ అని అన్నీ వింటూనే ఉన్నాం మనం. చంద్రుడి మీద కూడా ఏదో ఒక రకమైన మానవ మనుగడ ఉంటుంది. మనుషులు కాకపోతే అక్కడ ఇంకో రకమైన మనుషులు ఉంటారు. గంధర్వులు, కిన్నెరులు, కింపురుషులు రకరకాలు మనం చెప్పుకుంటున్నాం కదా. అదేవిధంగా ఏదో ఒక రకమైన ఆకారంలో ఉన్న వ్యక్తులు అక్కడ ఉండొచ్చు. మనుషులు, జంతువులు, ఏదో ఒక జీవరాశి. ఇప్పుడు ఈ కొనుక్కున్న వ్యక్తులు వాళ్ళ జీవితకాలంలో చంద్రుడి మీదకి వెళ్ళలేకపోవచ్చు, వెళ్ళనువచ్చు. ఎందుకంటే మనం చాలా తక్కువ సమయంలో చంద్రుడి మీద రోవర్ని అడుగుపెట్టడం అనేది చాలా చక్కగా విజయవంతంగా పూర్తి చేసుకున్నాం. త్వరలోనే మనిషి కూడా వెళ్తాడు చంద్రుడి మీదకి. ఇక్కడి నుంచి మన ఇలాగ టూరిస్ట్ ఒకప్పుడు అమెరికా వెళ్ళాలంటే ఎంత కష్టంగా అనిపించేదో, అమ్మో అమెరికానా అనుకునేది. ఇప్పుడు మంచినీళ్ళు తాగిన దానికంటే కూడా సులువుగా అమెరికా వెళ్ళొచ్చేస్తున్నారు. రాను రాను ముందర తరాలు మన కంటితో మనం చూడకపోవచ్చు, ఒక 100 ఏళ్ళు అవ్వచ్చు, 200 ఏళ్ళు అవ్వచ్చు. ఆ తర్వాత తప్పనిసరిగా మనిషి చంద్రుడి మీదకి సరదాగా ప్రయాణం చేసి వస్తాడు. ఇప్పుడు విమానంలో ఎక్కినట్టుగా ఇప్పుడు రాకెట్లో ప్రయాణం చేస్తారు. అప్పుడు పుష్పక విమానాలు రావచ్చు, దాని నిండా ఉండే మనుషులు అక్కడి నుంచి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినట్టు అక్కడికి ప్రయాణం చేయొచ్చు. గురుగ్రహం మీదకి వెళ్ళొచ్చు, అంగారకుడి మీదకి. ఇన్ని గ్రహాల మీద పరిశోధనలు జరుగుతున్నాయి. ఆదిత్య కూడా చేయబోతున్నారు. సూర్యుడి మీదకి కూడా వెళ్ళే అవకాశం ఉంది. సూర్యుడిని మించిన రెట్టింపు మండే వేగంతో వెళ్తే సూర్యుడి మీదకి కూడా వెళ్ళొచ్చు. ఏది సాధ్యము కాదు. అందుకనే మానవుడికి సాధించలేనిది లేదు అని మానవుడే మహనీయుడు అనే పాటలు మనకు ఒక కవి చెప్తున్నారు. ఏదైనా చేయగలడు. అందువలన ఈ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో మేము ఇంత ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఎందుకు చెప్తున్నామంటే, ఈ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో ఆయన మాట్లాడినది ఏదో ఆశించి కాదు, ఏదో ఒక కొత్త పని ఎప్పుడూ చేస్తూ ఉండాలి, కొత్త కళ కంటూ ఉండాలి అని చెప్తున్నారు ఆయన. ఆ కళ సాకారం చేసుకోవడానికి ప్రయత్నించాలి. ఈ మాట వినగానే మనందరికీ అబ్దుల్ కలాం తప్పనిసరిగా గుర్తొస్తారు. పెద్ద కళ కనమంటున్నారు ఆయన. 1000 రూపాయలు రావాలని కళ కనడం కంటే కళ కనకపోవడం నయం. కనీసం ఒక 50 కోట్లు సంపాదించాలి అనే కళకు తప్పనిసరిగా కనాలి. కళ కన్నదాన్ని సాకారం చేసుకోవడానికి సక్రమ మార్గంలో మనం ప్రయత్నం చేయాలి. అలాగే ఆయన కళ కన్నారు. చంద్రుడి మీదకి కొనాలి అనుకున్నారు, కొన్నారు. వస్తే చంద్రుడి మీద స్థలం వస్తుంది, పోతే 7,000 ఎవరికి ఇచ్చారో వాడికి పోతాయి. మనకి పెద్దగా పోయే నష్టమేం లేదు. కోట్లకి కోట్లేవి ఇక్కడ బెట్టింగులకి జరపలేదు ఎవరు. క్రికెట్ల మీద బెట్టింగ్ పెట్టేటప్పుడు డబ్బులు వెనక్కి వస్తుందనే పెడుతున్నామా మనం. అందువలన రాజీవ్ గారు చెప్పే మాటల్లోని వేదాంతము, సిద్ధాంతము, ఆలోచన మనం అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి. మళ్ళీ తిరిగి వస్తాయనేది కాదు ఆయనకి ఉద్దేశం. భగవద్గీత సిద్ధాంతం ప్రకారం చేస్తున్నానన్నారు. ఇది మనకి ఒక ప్రేరణగా ఉన్నారు రాజీవ్ గారు. చాలా చిత్రంగా అనిపించవచ్చు చంద్రుడి మీద స్థలం అనేది. ఇందులో కొన్న వాళ్ళల్లో చాలామంది ప్రముఖులు ఉన్నారు. అందులో మనం లేని వ్యక్తి కాబట్టి చెప్పుకోవచ్చు చక్కగా ధైర్యంగాను. అబ్దుల్ కలాం గారు ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళ సైట్లో రాసి కూడా ఉంది, అందులో డేటాలో కూడా ఇచ్చారు. అలాగే హిందీ సినిమా పరిశ్రమకి సంబంధించిన షారూఖ్ ఖాను, అలాగే గతించినటువంటి సుశాంత్, ఇలా వీళ్ళందరితో పాటు 2-3 రోజుల క్రితం ఒక తల్లికి కానుకగా ఇవ్వాలని ఒక అమ్మాయి, ఇక్కడే తెలుగు అమ్మాయి కొందనే వార్త కూడా వచ్చింది. అలాగే రకరకాలుగా చాలామంది కొంటున్నారు. ఆయన చెప్పిన ప్రకారం డేటాలో ఇప్పటికి ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా సుమారు 70,000 మంది కొన్నారట అక్కడ. అయితే ఈయన ముందర వరుసలో ఉన్నారు రాజీవ్ గారు. ఈ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో ఆయన చెప్పే విషయాలని జాగ్రత్తగా వినండి. ఆయన ఇంగ్లీష్లో మాట్లాడతారు. ఆ చెప్పిన దాంట్లో ఆయన ఎంత సిద్ధాంతపరంగా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ఆయనని పిచ్చివాడు అన్నా సరే ఆయన దాన్ని నవ్వుతూ స్వీకరించిన విధానం, ఆయన గురించి కింద కామెంట్లు పెట్టినా దాన్ని కూడా సానుకూలంగా తీసుకునే విధానం, ఒక వ్యక్తి పాజిటివ్గా ఒక మంచి ఆలోచనతో చేసిన పని ఇది. వేమనని ఆ రోజున పిచ్చివాడనే అన్నారు, ఈ రోజున వేమనని మనం నెత్తి మీద పెట్టుకుంటున్నాం. ఏదైనా కొత్త పని చేసినప్పుడు పిచ్చివాడు అని రాయి వేయడం మనకి సరదా, 1 నిమిషంలో అయిపోతుంది. కానీ ఇక్కడ అది కాదు. ఆయన చేసిన పనిలోని ఆలోచన, ఆయనలో ఉన్న ఒక అంటే కమిట్మెంట్ అంటాం మనం. అందరూ తనను చూసి ఇంకొక మంచిగా ఆలోచించాలి అని అనుకునే కోరిక, ఇవన్నీ ఆయన ఇంటర్వ్యూలో మనకి వినిపిస్తాయి. శ్రద్ధగా వినండి. వీలైతే మంచి కామెంట్స్ చేయండి. దయచేసి ఆయన మీద నెగిటివ్ కామెంట్స్ పెట్టద్దని కోరుకుంటున్నాం. ఈ ఇంటర్వ్యూని ఆస్వాదించండి.
నమస్కారం. వ్యూస్ విత్ కేవీఎస్కి స్వాగతం. ఇప్పటిదాకా చేసిన ఇంటర్వ్యూలు ఒక ఎత్తు, ఇది ఒక ఎత్తు. దీనికి పూర్వరంగం కొంచెం చెప్తాను. సాధారణంగా ఎవరైనా భూమి మీద స్థలం కొనుక్కోవాలి అనుకుంటారు, ఇల్లు కట్టుకోవాలి దానికోసం అనుకుంటారు. కానీ చంద్రమండలం మీద ఒక స్థలం కొనుక్కోవాలి అనే ఆలోచన మన హైదరాబాద్కి వచ్చింది. ఆ హైదరాబాద్ 20 ఏళ్ల క్రితం ఇది ఒక సంచలనం, సెన్సేషనల్ న్యూస్ ఐటమ్. యాక్చువల్గా అప్పటికి చంద్రయాన్ అనే కాన్సెప్టే లేదు. ఆయన పేరు రాజీవ్, పూర్తి పేరు ఆయన చేసి చెప్పిస్తాను. రాజీవ్. ఆయన చంద్రమండలం మీద 5 ఎకరాలు కొన్నారు. అసలు ఆ 5 ఎకరాలు కొనాలనే ఆలోచన ఎలా వచ్చింది, ఎందుకు వచ్చింది? ఇప్పుడు చంద్రయాన్ 3 సక్సెస్ అయిన తర్వాత ఆయన మనసులో ఏముంది? మొత్తం అంతా ఆయన నుంచి రాబడదాం. నమస్కారం అండి. టెల్ మీ వాట్ ఈజ్ యువర్ నేటివ్ ప్లేస్ ఫస్ట్?
I am a numerologist. My name is rajzeevbaagree. I am basically from Bikaner, Rajasthan. Now settled in Hyderabad for almost 40 years and now a Hyderabadi.
Okay, Hyderabad.
Yeah.
Basically, how do you get that idea of purchasing this some plot on moon?
Right.
Surface of moon.
I'd like to make one point very clear to all the viewers. This is not a plot. This is a claim on a plot. So there's
Claim.
a difference between a plot
Okay.
in being and a claim on a plot.
Okay.
So this is a lunar land claim.
Yeah.
I'll also show you the papers where you can see it's a lunar land claim.
Okay.
Okay. And now, for most of the common people, it is lunar land, moon land, Chand ki zameen. So I can understand. Then, based on that, we can. I'll try to answer how it all happened.
Okay.
See, when I was a child, every child has seen the moon. All have listened to the stories.
चंदा मामा
दूर
रावे,
के,
जाबिल्ली
चंदा
रावे.
मामा दूर के.
Yeah.
जब भी बच्चा रोता था तो उसको चंदा मामा की स्टोरी सुनाई जाती थी.
Yeah.
So I've also been hearing a lot of such stories. But you know, God has given me some insight or some research mind. I don't know how it has happened. But I always see for logics in whatever things happen in my life. One such thing, as I grew older, I used to see moon is not that far. We are able to see it daily. But why do we call it dur ke, dur ke? Sun, if we see it's quite far and it's ball of fire, we can't go. But it's so soft, it is soumya, so so it is not too far. So probably we can go, or you know, something used to go on in my mind. But as a child, I used to just go on. But as I grew older, something came and struck my mind. That was, you know, I came to know in a family get together sometimes. We all keep on discussing so many things. On one such occasion, it came, ऐसा बोला हमको हमारे elders ने कि when I was born, I did not cry at that time.
Oh.
तो at that time it all passed off. हमने सोच लिया, बात हो गई, मजाक में निकल गया, सब हो गया, रोया नहीं था ये. तो मतलब शायद इसीलिए अब रो रहा हूँ क्या. तो ऐसे मैंने मजाक में बोल दिया था. फिर बाद में मैंने क्या किया, मेरे को एक थॉट आया, इफ़ आई डिड नॉट क्राई तो मैंने लोगों को रुलाया है. तो आज से मेरे को लोगों के चेहरे पे मुस्कान लाना है. आई वॉन्ट टू गेट स्माइल ऑन पीपल्स फेसेस एंड आई वॉन्ट टू बी द रीजन फॉर द स्माइल ऑन देयर फेसेस. टू अननोन पीपल ऑल्सो आई वॉन्ट टू गिव स्माइल्स. आई थिंक दैट इज द बेस्ट थिंग अ ह्यूमन कैन गिव टू अदर ह्यूमन. दैट्स व्हाट आई फेल्ट. दैट thought came into my mind from then on. And I have been doing my part, and being a research mind, I used to surf a lot on the internet. तो on one such day, एक दिन मेरे को ऐसे ही एक कैप्शन आया, land on moon for sale. तो like normal humans, I also, ये क्या है? Land on moon for sale कैसे हो सकता है? I was also like that. Then what I thought, I have a habit. If I like something, I save it. I save a copy of it and I keep it aside. We'll see later sometime. 2 days it struck my mind, land on moon for sale, how can it be possible? Then somehow I convinced my mind, let us see what it is exactly. So then I went on to it. I saw the project of Lunar Republic.
In which year?
It was in 2002. Actually, I purchased it on 2002 Dhanteras Day.
Oh.
On Dhanteras, we purchased a lot of good things,
Yeah.
right? And fortunately, there was a provision to write a date what we want. So backdating could not be possible. So what I did was, I asked them to do it on my next coming birthday, which happens to be 27. And numerologically for me, that's the best day. So I got them made on 27 July 2003. And this is how it all happened. Actually, what motivated you, as you asked me, the motivation was, it was taking me towards my goal of making people smile. Because I knew not many people would think even about it. And I was taking some action about it. In fact, before buying it, I spoke to my brothers and my family people. I just put a feeler in them, I'm buying land on moon. Immediately the retort was, you are a fool. तो पागल है या हमको पागल बना रहा है. मैं बोला नहीं, आई एम नॉट मैड और नॉट एम आई मेकिंग यू मैड, आई एम बाइंग लैंड ऑन मून. बोले नहीं 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 ऐसा नहीं होता है, पैसा वेस्ट हो
Now,
जाएगा.
here one question. Are you the first person to purchase land, that claim land on moon in
I
India?
would not say so.
In India? In India?
In India, probably I am the one, or at least I am the known one. There could have been more, they might not have come. Fortunately, I got that opportunity to be in the front.
In another interview, you said that Kalam also, Abdul Kalam ji also.
Yes, I have seen
yeah,
his
claim.
name
Okay.
on some websites,
Websites.
wherein Mr. Abdul Kalam, President of India, has also purchased.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan has been gifted by some of his fans.
Okay.
In 2018, I think Sushant Singh Rajput has also purchased.
But
now I keep on reading, a lot of people are buying in India. A lot of people, more so after the Chandrayaan mission successful, 3 Chandrayaans have gone. Each of them have given a new insight to people. So these things, now people are getting integrated into it. They are feeling we should not miss. You know, there's a FOMO factor always we call, fear of missing out. So probably I feel a lot of people are feeling that now. They may not get a chance to get it cheap or something like that. So that is one thing which is probably making people buy the land. And for me, it was this belief. When I had purchased in 2002,
what is your age then?
it's exactly 21 years
That's
lesser. So I was around 28, 29 around that age.
Okay.
In 2002, I was 29 in fact.
How could you acquire that much of money then?
The money required was just 7,000 rupees. I
Yeah.
used to lose lot more in the stock market at that time.
Okay.
I said, let's invest. This is not a bad investment for a long term. There are 2 points which are going on in my mind. See, we are Marwadi, we are into business most of the times. So during that time, we always calculate what is the risk reward possibility. So there are 2 things which are favoring me in this decision. One was, it was taking me to closer to my goal of bringing smiles on people's faces. Second was, as a businessman, I saw a lot of potential in it. 7,000 rupees for 5 acres, I could not even think of it on earth. It was never a possibility in my vicinity. So I thought 7,000 for a 40-50 years investment is not a bad deal. Probably it may be 1 crore an acre, probably 50 years down the line or 100 years down the line. That was business sense. But I knew that would never happen in my life as well. So I thought, if not for me, at least for the future generations, not my own generations, it could be my friends, the future generation of humans basically, it would be a very helpful proposition. So the thought behind is, it will help mankind in some way in coming time, 50 to 100 years down the line. And that time in 2002, going to America used to be a dream for most of us.
Correct.
मतलब when people used to go, I used to see a lot of people आरती उतार रहे, ये कर रहे, वो कर रहे, इतना कुछ होता था उस टाइम. It used to be a big dream and there used to be a huge hue and cry for that. Then at that time I used to think, this is just a matter of 10, 15, 20 years probably. America, every alternate household will go there. And today see, that's the truth. If we see in Hyderabad itself, we can see every household has one person outside India, if not America, outside India. So if that dream could come true, and science is progressing very fast, this dream will come true soon. That was my thought process. Probably another 50 years it should be through. That's what I had thought when I purchased. So around 75, 80 years it would be, when I would be at that age, it would go through. So naturally I cannot anyways go there, even if it happens in my lifetime. I thought, let's give some legacy for the future generations to work on.
Don't you think that it is a risk on your part to keep 7,000? See, 7,000 means in 2002, it's a large amount, not a small amount.
Definitely.
Particularly for business people.
Yes, any amount is big for a business person,
Yeah.
no doubt about that. But as I said, it made business sense as well as the happiness quotient which I was getting because of this act. It was very much high. So for me, 7,000 at that time did not feel so big to put in such an investment, which, you see, when you think about mankind or when you think about helping others, right, then money does not matter big way if it is not huge. If I was earning less, I had been hand to mouth or something, then probably I had thought 10 times or 20 times before taking the decision. But that amount was there with me as a surplus, so I was able to do it. And I felt it was a long-term good investment for the future generations.
You claimed 5 acres on moon.
Yeah, I have 5 acres land claim on the moon.
Suppose if in the coming 10 to 15 years, if there is a chance to go to moon for
I'd definitely
for a
be
tourist
happy to
like
go.
that, what do you do with there?
No, I'll definitely like to go and see the land there.
Yeah.
I purchase it without
What you
seeing
want to
it.
do first?
No, just feel the land, go there and feel the land, feel the feeling how it is going to be. And that's nothing planned as such in mind.
At that time, are you married?
No, I was single then also, I'm single now also.
Oh, so bachelor.
Yeah, I'm a bachelor still.
Okay,
That
okay.
way.
Very. So, how do you correlate this with numerology?
Absolutely. I have been practicing numerology for almost 40 years now. I can say practice for 40 years, or at least I have my experience of 40 years in numerology, because the first book I got on numerology was when I was a 9-year-old kid.
Oh.
So for many people during those days, numerology was nothing. In fact, not many people knew about numerology,
Very
at least in
few.
India.
Yeah.
It was probably countable on fingers.
Yes.
So being some ingenuity was always there in my mind, what it is. Numbers always fascinated me. Though I was not a very good at maths or something, but numbers fascinated me. I used to remember numbers very easily and all, and this, took me into it. When I was in my college days...
No, my question is not that. When you want to claim that land on moon, have you, what is that called, researched on this with numerology?
Absolutely.
Whether it will flourish?
Absolutely.
Whether you can go there?
I have the answer for your question. I have now understood it.
Yeah.
At that time when I had taken, probably I did not think too much on numerological angle, but the only one angle was we used to study a lot of sun, moon, Mars and all in numerology. So that way I was able to correlate ki if somebody's moon is weak and they buy a land on moon, probably they can make it strong. That was one of the thought numerologically which could have gone. But later when I purchased, after that when I was doing with Shastri sir, I was trying to learn numerology. JUB Shastri sir, he is one of my gurus in numerology. So at that...
JUB Shastri?
JUB Shastri.
Yeah, he is also my friend.
Okay, great. Really nice.
Yeah.
So JUB Shastri sir said, I was learning numerology, some concepts in numerology. So at that time, we were talking about moon.
Oh.
Moon is weak, this moon is strong, we were discussing. So just out of an accident it came, sir, what moon we are talking about? I have 5 acres of land on moon. So that was the numerological connection. And apart from that, the connection happened to be my original name spelling, Rajeev, RAJEEV, which people used to call me, worked out to number 20, which is a 2 number that correlates with the moon. Probably that's the reason I bought the moon land claim and not many people have bought it. Probably that is the connection. Oh. I cannot say 100% surety ki numerology is the only thing which makes you take decision, but it helps you take a lot of decisions.
Okay.
So this was the connection I was able to make after.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was quite interesting.
Yeah.
And later on when it went on, I started analyzing things numerology. I have done a lot of research in numerology. I have, by God's grace, 8 copyrighted products on my name in numerology today.
Oh.
These are concepts which I developed. Again, the thought process was benefit of mankind. And these concepts can help people understand themselves much more better. And in one such concept, it is called Triguna numerology. Triguna numerology. It is based on Trigunas of a person.
Okay.
So this numerology is a total new science, or you can say a new subset in numerology. It's a total new concept in numerology.
You studied it?
I have created the system of Triguna numerology.
Okay.
And based on that, I have created a few yantras, which are, one is Wealth and Prosperity Attractor Yantra. Then we have a Samruddh Parivar Yantra. Then we have Business Riddhi and Samriddhi Yantra. And then there is one unique concept which I have created, which is called Luck Factor Indicator.
Okay.
That is the only report in the world which gives you your luck factor on a particular day.
Okay.
So based on that, you can plan your activities much better. You can at least improvise the results of what you are trying to do.
In 2008, Chandrayaan-1 was lifted off.
Yes.
At that time, what did you done? See,
At that time, it was not much of a celebration because, yes.
not
because
celebration.
Yeah.
Have you researched whether it will go right or wrong?
Yes, I'll be very clear on this. When first Chandrayaan had gone, at that time I was not too much into research on these topics.
Okay.
But I do keep on, even if I miss the dates, I keep on checking the dates later also. So when I found out the dates of all the Chandrayaan 3s were good actually.
Good, okay.
Launching dates were good.
Okay.
Chandrayaan 1 mission was very clear. They wanted to surf around the moon and find
That's all.
what it is showing
That's
up. So
all.
that was
That's all.
fully achieved.
Yes.
On Chandrayaan 2, I had a discussion with Pawan even before we had started, the mission was launched.
Okay.
I think, if I remember right, it was 14 July they were planning to launch. And I told Pawan, I have a feeling based on my calculations, it will not go on that day.
On that day itself, you said.
Yeah, before only I told, I think if it goes on this day, it is not going to give results.
Okay.
I think it will get postponed. So, and some other day it will go. So, that evening, I think one day before, only we got a message, it's not going on that day, it has been
It's
postponed.
postponed.
So, then came the date of 22nd July. So, again I did my calculations, I was seeing the date of launch was good.
Good.
It was going good as per the numerological because 22 happens, though it's a 4 number, it has 2 2s, so it gives the power of the moon.
Oh.
So the mission got the power of the moon, it was able to go. Launch date was good, it was going really good. The landing date was, I think, 6th of September.
Yes, correct.
That's where some numbers were showing some trickiness. I was feeling through the numbers, some things may
Go wrong.
make or break at the last moment. And today it's history. It has happened. I don't claim that I keep on studying such things.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't believe in predictions to humans. There's a reason behind that. Predictions can make your mind tune to the result.
Yeah.
If I tell your XYZ year is going to be bad, believe me, even if it is good, it will go bad. Don't believe on any predictions by anybody. I am not a Nostradamus and I don't believe anybody telling predictions. And unfortunately today in the numerology and astrology world, we are doing nothing but predictions. These sciences were developed to help us understand ourselves better, but we are so into knowing about our futures, we are using and misusing the science. I think if we use this science of numerology or astrology properly, we can get much better results in our life. We can have a great transformation of our lives. So that's where numerology comes into picture. Similarly, again, my good friend Pawan, he is always there whenever I need to talk to him certain things about these missions and all. Because it was because of him, you people are with me today.
Is he with you for all these Chandrayaan journeys?
Yeah, we have been together on discussions at least, but this time Chandrayaan 3, I was lucky to have him with me to celebrate it.
Yeah.
We were able to celebrate it together. So that was a happy part for me.
Okay.
And I think we had met on Friday, we had discussed last Friday with Pawan, Pawan Chandrayaan is going and this is how I am feeling this time. So we discussed can we meet on Sunday. So I and Pawan, we had a tea together, we met together and I said, I've seen the calculations this time, Pawan. I'm feeling this time, as per the calculations, probabilities are always there, but as per the calculations, we are going to land on the moon for sure. That was you can call it a hunch. My hunches are not based on just a hunch or gut feel. They are based on calculations I do, and based on that, I get the feeling. So that's what happened, and today we all are so happy. Being an Indian makes me proud that India has been able to reach the south pole of the moon, which no one has tried so far.
No, now I am asking, where is your claimed?
I am on the north. I am on the north,
Okay.
and hopefully soon we'll have on south as well. Because now India is
So you want to claim another two?
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
How many this time? How many acres?
And I'm not believer of acres, but sure, you can have a mark there.
Okay.
Because see, I always believe it's for mankind. So even 1 acre is enough to be able to do something for mankind. And if it is in viability, if I can get hundreds of acres at cheaper price, I'll try that as well.
So coming back to the acquiring land on the moon, after you have that saved that data, and after that you researched, made that, and how you have proceeded to pay the how you paid the amount,
Right.
and how you got the documents, and how they were registered, who is the responsible authority, and how you believed that. First of all, how you believed that.
I get your point.
One more. Here in Hyderabad or anywhere else in Telugu states, double registrations are going.
Right.
Okay.
In fact, 7 registrations are going.
Moon it is not in our jurisdiction.
Absolutely.
And somebody,
right.
Don't you get that doubt? And please explain my question, sir.
Here, through your medium, I like to tell people, I did take my calculated risks. I do not say, as they say, investment in stock markets are subject to market risk.
Like Azim Premji.
Similarly, investments on moonland are subject to market risks. So you have to take this disclaimer when you take your decision.
Okay.
I am not advising anybody to buy land on moon because I have bought it. If your heart says to buy it, please go and buy it.
Okay.
If your heart says you have any queries you have in your mind, trash all your queries before you take any decision. That's what I did. Just like you people think, I also thought a lot of it about before purchasing. I took almost 3 days to take a decision to first go and see what was the concept.
Okay.
And then after seeing the concept, it took me 2 days to digest. It's a good idea. It's a good long-term investment as a business proposition and a very good long-term proposition for the mankind for the future. This way I'll be able to contribute to the mankind. That was one of the biggest goal ever in my life. From that day when I learned, I did not cry on my birth. So that was, these two goals were sinking for me.
Okay.
Now coming to your question regarding the registries and all. See, there is a UN treaty which goes on talking about these things. The UN treaty clearly says no nation, no individual can call any extraterrestrial property as their own. I am not claiming moon as my own. It's a common heritage. It is a heritage for all. But the question here is, this is my understanding of the treaty, what I was able to understand, of the concept which I was able to understand was, people of all nations can form a community together, they can do the explorations, they can also carry private explorations on them, and if they are able to do them successfully, then they can go and claim it. That's what is there in the treaty. As per the treaty, this is my understanding. Okay. I don't say probably this is the only understanding, this is my understanding, which made me confident, which made me understand and buy the land on the moon. Now how did I purchase is the question.
Yeah.
There's a website from which I purchased. It was lunarregistry.com. It's still there. The website is still there. A lot of people are buying. But now you can see a lot of fury is there to buy probably. The technical issues are always there on the website. So I did not go and think much about who is the owner, who is this, that. I did not go about much. This was not my criteria. My criteria was explorations are going. Man has landed on the moon as per the documents. So 50 years down the line, possibility is always there. So I bought the concept of possibility of lunar settlement in 50 to 100 years. That's what I invested on. Okay. 50 years down the line, just like 20 years down the line, every household will have a person outside India. Same way, 50 years, 100 years down the line, we'll have a person on moon also. That was my thought when I purchased it. And I'm not worried if somebody else goes onto my land and is able to enjoy, let him enjoy. Somebody is enjoying, no problem.
Okay.
So that way.
Who is your nominee then for the plot?
As of now, naturally I'll keep some nominee before I leave this world. Legal as are always the nominees there. Otherwise, there will be somebody who will be nominated to this.
So you have you received registered documents for that particular claim?
Yes, I was sent a courier through air mail which I got. I got 2 sets of documents. First was on my earlier name spelling, which I was using at that time. I've changed my spelling almost 3-4 times in my life.
Okay.
And now I'm using
Spelling?
name spelling, numerology again.
Okay.
So at that time I purchased it when I had one spelling. Later, when I changed the spelling, and I felt this will do the thing. I keep on researching. See, research is always good when you try on yourself and then be able to put on people. That is the best way, because you don't harm people that way. So whatever harm has to happen to me first, and then all good things are there for people. So that way I keep on researching. I changed my name, I think around 2006 or 7 I changed my name spelling at that time. So at that time what I did was, I got my documents spelling changed with them. And they have sent me that set of document as well. So I have 2 sets of documents on 2 different names, wherein they have sent me the lunar land claim certificate, they have sent me the assignment of the lunar land claim, they have sent me the map, they have sent me the atlas. Everything is there, which can show their concept, which can show what was the thought behind going there. See, they may go or they may not go. I am not worried about that. The idea of theirs was a unique idea. I think they are thinking for the future of mankind. That was a unique idea for me. Okay. And something which is for the mankind, I think everyone should contribute. That's what I feel.
That's all.
If your heart says so.
Okay.
If today you want to buy, you can buy it. But it has to come from your heart. If it says go ahead, go ahead. Don't think too much. Because, Subramanian sir, believe me, when we think too much, we don't take proper decisions in life. When we think with the mind, many times in my personal experiences, I felt the decisions go a lot wrong compared to when you take with your heart. The heart is saying, go ahead, just go ahead. You will be 90% of the time you will be more successful.
What did your father said when you tell?
Unfortunately, I had lost my father when I was young. So we have been staying with our uncles and all, my uncles, my brothers and all. All were shocked actually. The day when Pawan broke the story on Deccan Chronicle, I had never thought of being ever on paper. I never thought with that intent that I want to buy the moon and go and tell the people I bought the moon. Never. It was not in my mind. But because of Shastri sir, Pawan came to know of it. He felt there was a story in it which needs to go to people. There is somebody is thinking something different. Believe me sir, here I would like to say through your medium again to people, आजकल लोग सोचना ही भूल गए. सोचने की शक्ति खोते जा रहे हैं हम लोग. ये हमारे फ्यूचर जनरेशन के लिए बहुत खतरनाक है. The ability of not trying to think is going to harm our future generations.
Okay.
This is what I feel. I've seen a lot of people, they are fearing even to think different.
Okay.
See, there is nothing wrong. There is no tax on thinking. So why don't we think? And the worst part is, if somebody, a common person like me, is trying to think something different, they don't believe it. They feel that person is a fool. A lot of people have called me fool on their different methods. They have called me pagal at times. I've heard it and I do not get jittered by that. But I get more motivated nowadays. Now I got matured over age, So I have understood that mad people create history. So पागल लोगों ने इतिहास रचा है, तो मैं भी पागल सही, कोई बात नहीं. इतिहास रचने को भगवान ने पैदा किया है, तो इतिहास तो रच के जाऊंगा.
What is your neighbor's reaction when this story about you appeared in the Deccan Chronicle?
I was shocked. Actually, the day it came, I was asleep, fast asleep. I was working in a company and I was just left the company. So my earlier boss had called me in the morning. What have you done? I have done nothing. What have you done? I have done nothing, sir. Then he said, why are you asking me this? I think I was working at that time and later, 3 months later, I left the job. So he said, how you have come on the paper? I said, no, sir, aisa kuch nahi. Then I remembered Pawan had taken my photo, he might have put it. So, okay. Sir, yes, I did it 3 years back, sir, aise. वो आ गया story. No, you come on the first page. Have you not seen the paper? I said, I woke up from your call only. Then friends started calling, colleagues started calling me. ये क्या है? मैंने चांद पे ज़मीन लिया है, हाँ लिया है। तेरे को कोई न्यूज़ वाले आए क्या? मैं बोला कौन आएगा यार मेरे पास, नो वन विल कम। बोले नहीं, यू नाउ सी लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर गोइंग टू कम टू यू। लेट्स सी, दैट वाज अ होली टाइम, होली
Okay,
फेस्टिवल।
Holi. Ah.
तो वी हैव अ टीका ऑन दैट डे।
Yeah.
So we were doing that festival in our home. 10:30 onwards, the calls started pouring in. Kareem from, I think he was in
TV9.
TV9 at that time.
Yeah.
Kareem called me, sir, can I come? He found my number from somewhere. And he came, I said, you can come. Then some other. One person called me and asked me, sir, are you giving a press conference? I was so novice to this. What is a press conference? I don't know. Then, no, sir, you are telling me you are giving times to all. Mala, no, sir, I don't know all this. Because so many of you are calling me, I felt I can give you at one go. I don't know how to do. I'm not a person who goes and gives an interview. This was my first ever interaction. And believe me, that whole day, I was like, कोई ऊपर से फोटो खींच रहा है, कोई नीचे जाके टेबल के फोटो खींच रहा है. I was totally shocked. What is this? Have I done such a big thing? In fact, to one of the anchors, I asked, it was probably Uma or Kareem, I remember. I had asked, tell me one thing, what have I done? Is it such a big thing at all? I don't feel it's such a big thing at all. Well, no, sir, the answer what you have given lies here. You feel it's not a big thing, but this is a whiff of fresh air for people. This will make people think differently. That way it is good. Then I got convinced, okay, fine. Probably if it is changing people's mind, nothing like it. So that's where, it sunk into me also, that I can go and talk to people. I can tell people. And today, after the first write-up and the interviews and all, wherever I go in social gatherings, people who know about it, अरे वो आ गए चांद वाला. मैं बोला चांद वाले तो सब है, सबको चांद है आजकल. तो बट नहीं, वो चांद वाले आ गए. मैं ठीक है, चलो, that's good. Yes, I have a land claim, so I have to accept the. Sometimes it looks like a funny act at times, but again the goal is getting fulfilled. People are smiling, laughing. That's the best part.
That is your goal, main goal.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm living this life with that goal. The day I came to know about it, I did not cry and made people cry. In fact, I tell my brothers at times, it's my life's wish. If somehow you can fulfill it, I don't know how you'll fulfill or whether it will ever get fulfilled. Don't cry when I leave this world. That's my dream.
Okay.
When I leave this world, I don't want people to cry. Believe me, sir, when you think of it, God gives the ways. I recently, I think 3-4 years back, I got that idea. One person in some foreign country, I don't remember, he had recorded some funny stuff of his with his friends and all, and he told some of his friends to play it when they are going for his burial. And when he was buried, some person played it and everybody started to laugh. So God gave me that idea also.
Okay.
So I'll work on this idea. I hope I still have some time left. So I'll work on that idea. But yes, the goal definitely is to bring on smile on people's faces, or at least to be the reason for their smiles. And if this dream of mine can be fulfilled by somebody, I don't want people to cry when I leave this world. That's my basic goal.
Do you have any idea to resell that your claimed?
Sir, there are some things in life which are very close to your heart. Come what may, you will not sell, or you will not give it to somebody.
No, why I am asking is, you said you are a businessman. You invested 7,000 rupees in 2002. You want to make, if you want to resell
I'll answer that question technically and in a business sense.
Okay.
I'm sitting with you. Don't you think this is crores of rupees I earned? I'll be reaching crores of people, making crores of people smile.
Yeah.
That's crores of rupees. 7,000 was nothing for that, sir.
And another naughty question.
Please.
Now, see, this ISRO is planning to go to Aditya.
Yes.
Sun. If someone, a pagal person like me, sells plots on that sun, you wish to?
So anything which is good for mankind, I'll definitely go. If I have the money at that time, I'll surely go for that.
Only thing is money.
For this you require money. If money is there, criteria is open, I'll definitely go. I'll go and do, because you know this money will some way help
Okay.
the cause of human. Future of human is getting helped by this money. See sir, today we are hosting World Cups, we are hosting so many IPLs and all this thing. The tickets, the cost, tickets are sold at over the prices.
Yes.
5,000 is somewhere it starts something good.
If it is in black market, 1 crore, 1 lakh.
We can't
maybe
even
1
think
crore.
of. Now World Cup is coming,
Yeah.
we have 3-4 matches in
Yes.
Hyderabad. I heard, I think for the Asia Cup matches alone, the tickets is around 87,000.
Okay.
50 hours, that is 7 to 8 hours, 87,000 rupees vanished. At
But
least
this
money,
7,000 will not vanish.
even if it has vanished, it has vanished for the help of people.
Yes.
It is not for my alone happiness.
Yeah.
It's for the happiness of so many people. So believe me, if somebody can understand this concept of happiness, you are spreading happiness to people. That is, believe me, invaluable. There is no money terms which can calculate this happiness.
That Lonar Registry Company.
It is a community. It's not a community. It's a society.
Community. Okay, only society.
It's a society.
Okay. At that time of selling plots, did it offered any offers something?
Yeah,
like
they
that?
have offers, sir.
Yeah.
They had offers at that time also. If you buy, I think I had bought 4 acres, I got 1 acre free. So that's why I have 5 acres.
4
yeah.
plus 1.
I got 4 plus 1, that was 20% discount, 25% discount, something at that time.
Okay.
Similarly, when you buy 10 acres, 10 acres is the maximum they sell to one individual person on individual person's name.
Okay. You tell me that about 604, the landing of the Vikram
First,
lander.
we'll go for the date itself.
Yes.
Can I just take my paper
Yeah,
out?
please.
On that day, I had calculated the date was 23rd
Yeah.
of August 2023.
3.
So we call the birthday number in numerology or the day number as 5, and the whole number for that day was 2.
2.
So if you notice, in this date we had 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 2s were there.
Oh,
And 2 is for the moon.
okay.
This is my way of understanding things.
Okay.
Everyone will have their way of understanding. So I don't say this is the only way of understanding, but these were my calculations.
Okay.
Every numerologist has his own set of calculations. So if we plot a graph like this in numerology, it's very simple. So 2, 3, then we had 8, then we had 2, 2, 3, and we had 2 and another 5. So when we see these 3 numbers, we call it a property plane or a land plane.
Okay.
2, 5, 8. So it coincided with the landing. Land is there in that. So it took land. It was more supported by the moon. 2, 2, 2.
Okay.
Supported by the moon. This is my analysis. This made me confident that today we are going to land on the moon. Landing will be sure. But last moment probabilities are always there. But yes, I was 100% confident. Similarly, when I had seen the chart of, it was 2019, it was 6 and 9 that day. 3 plus 6, 9. The chart of Chandrayaan 2.
2.
This is the chart of Chandrayaan 2 which I am trying to make. 6, 9, 2, 1, 9 and 9. I had calculated this chart also. If we had noticed, sir, in the chart of 2019 landing day and the landing day today, moon was very weak that day, but the aggression of Mangal, we call Mangal, aggression was very high because number 3 9s were there. 3 times 9 was there. When we are doing some work wherein we need sthirta or stability, at that time we don't need number 9 energy at that time.
Oh.
Though number 9 is supreme as per the Triguna numerology concept, but too much of supreme is also at times you have to control it. So this is what made the difference in the crash land of.
Okay.
The energy was too high. We all were giving so many energies. We all were expecting it to go high. This energy was also very high. Apart from that, the energy itself on the date was very high. So the energy could not be controlled properly, and that's where it had to hard land. Still, it gave the 95% result, because this energy gives magnanimous results, and that is what made it continue into Chandrayaan 3. Probably we would have left it then and there itself. Forget it, we can't do it. We could have done that way. But because this energy was for the greatness of human, this made us come up with Chandrayaan 2. This is my analysis.
Okay.
Otherwise we wouldn't have come for Chandrayaan 3 probably. So a lot of things happen like this. And see, it's all about how you are able to see things and how you are able to interpret as per your experience. And this is what my experience told me. And the time we chose this time was 604.
Yeah.
That also came to a number 1, which is again a moon friendly number. Or if we take it as 1804, which comes to a number 4. So this is also a tamasic energy. Tamasic energy stabilizes the things.
Oh.
As we say, people believe tamasic is bad. Tamasic is not bad. See, when you are into meditation also, you need some sthirta. If you are not sthir, if your mind is not focused, you will not be able to go. Tamasic is energy of laziness at times. When you want to stall something, you have to make it lazy.
Okay.
So that's where this energy of tamasic, energy of 2 and 4 combined, gave it that stability, and that's why, and more so it was needed when it was coming down. Till the time it was going flat, it was okay. But the moment when it came, that's where we failed last time.
Okay.
If we call it a failure, I don't call it a failure. It was an experience, because we learned from our failures. So that experience made all our scientists work so well that they were able to, they might not have thought of this. I'm a numerologist, I think. I can't think like them, like a scientist. So they did their duty and responsibilities accordingly. They got the success, and we are able to correlate with the science of numerology. And this is how I feel numerology in same way can help each and every one of us understand where we need tamasic in our life, where we need the rajasic energies in our life, and where we need the sattvic energies of our life. So that's where the concept of Triguna numerology, copyrighted, comes into lives of people. It helps them transform their lives. And this made me confident, 100% we are landing on the moon. Today it is 25th of August.
Yes.
We landed on 23rd of August. It is true.
Okay.
I don't have to, prove something to somebody, but this is how things happen in life.
Yes.
If we are able to understand the way our life like this, I think we can learn a lot through this experience of Chandrayaan. Chandrayaan has taught us so many things, sir. It has taught us teamwork. It has taught us patience. It has taught us the value of being slow at times in life. Everywhere you can't just go and bash everything. It is not possible. You have to at times need to keep cool in life.
Contain.
Chand itself is cool, sir. Many people ask me, "Tum tumhari zameen dekhte ho kya?" I say, yes, I see my plot 15 days in a year, in a month. When the lights are on, I see my land, and then 14 days I leave it on its own. So that way, there are a lot of lessons in life.
Yeah.
And the goal is very important, sir. If you have a strong goal, and the goal is people oriented, believe me, all your dreams get fulfilled. When people are happy, you get reverse happiness. If I spread hatred, I'll get hatred back. I believe if I spread happiness, I'll get happiness in return in multifold. Whatever we spread, we get back in multifold.
Yeah.
We put 10 seeds, we get so many seeds back. So same way, these are seeds. You put hatred seed, you put happiness seed. Whatever seed you are going to put, you are going to get back in multifold. So I think happiness in multifold is the best thing for the human.
You will get back what you did, you gave to others.
Yeah, as they say, na, sir, if there is coffee in a cup and you go and bump in somebody, from the cup you can get only coffee, you can't get the tea. Why? Because there is coffee in the cup. Simple.
That's all.
So when the coffee is there, how can we expect tea? Unfortunately, that's a problem with us humans today. We have coffee in our cups and we are expecting tea to come out. That cannot happen.
It cannot happen. Yeah.
So we have to understand, when there is coffee in the cup, you will get coffee. If you want tea, then replace this coffee with tea. You will get tea.
Yes.
As simple as that. Yes. Life is very easy, so we have made it complex. And if we use certain concepts in a simple manner, Believe me, we can change our life. We can change the life of our surrounding people as well. And all will be happy around. I've started a community, sir. If you people can spread about it. It's called Army of Positivity Spreaders. This idea came to me during Corona. One fine morning I just woke up. Everywhere you talk, everybody is talking negative. इसको ये हो गया उसको I am fed up of negative. I don't believe in spreading negativity because it is very contagious. But I believe positivity is even bigger contagious if we are able to spread it. So we have thought of an idea called Army of Positivity Spreaders. The goal only, there is no one is, all humans, only thing is spread a positive thought. Whatever is positive, just spread it. Only write, I am a soldier of Army of Positivity Spreaders. That's it. And we are spreading positivity all around. These are small things that they can change the world to a great extent. Why can't we do these things? Is there anything difficult in thinking such things? We are not even able to think. A lot of people talk many things, but they are not able to do some things for whatever reasons. They may feel, what will people talk? What will people think about me? I am not worried, sir. Let people talk what they want to talk me. वो बोलते हैं ना, I am a born Leo. So शेर तो अपना चलता रहेगा, लोग जो भी बोले फर्क नहीं पड़ता शेर को. I am a Leo, born a lion. So I'll keep on doing what I have to do. What was the purpose when I was born? Why God gave me birth in a human form? I understood the purpose. I'll do that. If you people understand your purposes, if all the people understand their purposes, I think they will do what they can do for their souls. One thing I'd like to say, if I can, for your viewers. See, we all feel it's our journey. Believe me, sir, it's not our journey. We are just the vehicle of our soul. We are traveling the journey of our soul. We are making our soul travel its journey. So, now you may ask me one question. Sir, happiness to sab sochta hai. Why are you thinking about happiness? My goal is, in the human form, I have realized only humans can further the journey of their soul or ease in the path of the future journey of their soul. No animal will be able to get that privilege. So once we realize that we are not doing for this body, because sir, when we leave, this body will go. It will be Panchbhut again. But the Chetana which was there all these 60, 70, 80, 120 years, that will keep on going with the soul. The soul will keep the pleasant memories with it. It will do more and more pleasant things in its future journeys, whatever journey it gets. So that's where you are able to, sir, believe me, getting the blessings after you have passed is not easy. So if you are able to get those blessings directly go to the soul. So you have done your part when you are in this body. You are able to do for your soul once you have left the soul. What a thought. This is good the thought if we are able to get. I think everybody will start doing good for everybody. And that's, we all look for happiness, but we are not ready to spread it. If we spread it, we'll get it back more multifold. That's the only way life can be lived. And I believe it is a very easy, life is actually very easy. We people have made it complex or complicated by thinking unnecessary things to an extent that we can't even think of good things today.
But here I will question again.
Please, sir.
Easy. See, claiming a land on moon, don't you think it's a wrong one?
No, I don't think it's a wrong one. Reason being, I'm sorry. I don't think it's a wrong one. Reason being, two goals are getting met. One is a business investment, if you see it that way. If today I am able to sell it, I can resell it. There's no option that I don't want to sell.
Is there anyone to buy?
Wouldn't you buy? You buy, right? Because Rajeev has it now, you wouldn't want to buy it. There are a lot of people who ask me. There are a lot of people who might ask you, how do we buy land on moon?
No, anyone asked you?
A lot of people keep asking me, sir. A lot of people. In fact, there are a lot of people who got inspired by me and they purchased. There's one cousin of mine.
Anyone asked you to sell away your plot?
There are so many. They ask me, "Ab to bech de, itna ho gaya hoga." Some things are not meant to be sold.
Okay.
But yes, looking at my first interviews in the television, a lot of people came to ask me. They also called me a fool at that time also. That time I didn't have that maturity or the answer to answer them. But now I'm mature enough to answer them. Thank you for calling me a fool or a pagal. पागल लोग ही इतिहास रचते हैं, मैं इतिहास रच के जाऊंगा. ठीक है. And in such a when such things came up, one of my cousins, Lalit Mohta, he is in Bangalore. So he has also purchased 2 acres of land because he was moved by my thought. बोले राजीव भैया हर कोई अपने लिए कर रहा है. Everyone I do for my wife, my children, we all do it for them. But you are thinking for others. That is motivating me also to do. I'll also do something for others. I'll be able to do. I've just lit that spark in his mind. He will lit in somebody's mind. It will go. It will multiply. We call it power of networking.
Yes.
The power of spreading happiness. That's what I'm trying to do, sir. If people call me mad for that, I'm happy to be called mad.
What may be the cost of that land now? According to
so at that time when I purchased, it was 7,000 for 5 acres.
Now.
And now it is, last I saw was the plot where I had purchased, Mayor Imbrium is the name of the plot or the area, Mayor Imbrium.
Okay.
They have demarcated the properties like we have Kukatpalli, Amirpet like that. Na? They have demarcated there. So they are around 12 or 13 such, 12 things like that, 12 demarcations in which I have bought in the Mayor Imbrium, which is the costliest today, and it is at $120 per acre.
$120 per acre?
120.30 to be precise. Probably they believe in numerology or something. And the thing is...
you bought it for $19, isn't it?
$140, but dollar at that time was around 45 rupees.
Okay.
So that worked to 7,000 rupees at that time. And now the dollar is almost 80, 82. So 120.
Not much profit.
So profit, if you see monetary profit, you may call it, because I have seen on one website they are selling at $3,000 per acre also.
Oh, $3,000.
So again, sir, profit, if you see in monetary terms, probably still it is 7 times in 20 years.
You cannot laugh.
No, 7 times in 20 years, sir. 7,000 and today it is almost 50,000. It's 7 times. Which investments give you 7 times in 20 years today? Indra Vikas Patra also, if you double, you'll not get that.
It's not getting double.
Here we got 7 times.
Yeah.
I think that's a very good investment that way, sir. But if you calculate monetary terms, it is like that. But I have reaped much more than my investment of 7,000.
I hope you will, ISRO will take you definitely to moon and see your this thing. And
I'm happy ISRO is doing so much today, sir. Yeah. I'm very proud of scientists at ISRO. All the people, not alone the scientists alone, their helping hands, their people who are working for them, who are giving them the tea, coffee and everything. Everybody from the top to the bottom. And gratefulness, they are all working on the dream of Vikram Sarabhai, who dreamt of going to the moon, though it may have been after the moon landing or something, but still.
He is the first person who
thought
dreamt
of it.
Yeah.
See, sir, dreamers create history. Yeah. He might not have lived his life to see this, but his dream is now. And
Nambinarayan.
Yeah. We all know, sir. See, that's what, it's a...
Even in this Chandrayaan 3, that Vikas engine is only taking them.
Absolutely.
That is created by Nambinarayan. So
that is how it is. We have to see it that way. And believe me, sir, we cannot stop dreaming. We cannot stop dreaming big. We have to dream big. Even in dream, if we are, for example, you call for money, if you want to dream about money, and I'll have 5 lakh rupees, I'll have 10 lakh rupees. Is it a dream? I think it's not worth even dreaming. If you want to dream, I have 1,000 crore rupees, I have 5,000 crore rupees. At max, you are not going to have it. That's the worst scenario, you will not have it.
We have to dream like Abdul Kalam ji.
Absolutely, you have to dream big. When Chanda Mama Dur ke, you are dreaming somewhere, right? They are Dur ke, we are seeing Dur ke, but now wo paas ke ho gaye. The other day ISRO said, Chanda Mama ab to ghar ke. So you can understand how it is.
For us it has taken 42 days to go.
Absolutely.
But for Soviet Russia, it took only 4 days.
Yeah, because, see sir, there comes the money power. Yes. Soviet has been in this race for almost 70 years now, if not less. I think they started somewhere in the 60s, 59, 60s. 60, 40 plus another 20, it's 60 years. We have started in the race in this last 2 decades. 2002 onwards, I think we have started in the Chandrayaan race 2008 onwards. In 10 to 15 years, we have made a humongous progress that way. India, through ISRO, has done a very big progress, sir. And I see a very big future progress as well. The other day I was seeing one of the interviews of Somnath ji. I respect such people who have a dream and who go for their dreams. So I was just seeing one of his interview wherein the person asked him a question. So what do you think about the Gaganyaan missions and all? Do you think we'll be able to see a person in the Antariksh soon? He was very confident. Yes, before 2020, I think their goal is around 2025, we'll see Indian in the space.
Yeah.
Big thing, sir. If India can do that, I think we are poised to do that. And I'm 100% sure we'll do it also.
Yes, in 2024 they are.
In fact, I think in this September
human.
itself they are planning a Gaganyaan mission, and in December I think they have the second one.
Yes.
Like this, they have 3-4 Gaganyaan missions,
correct,
and
correct.
I think Aditya LX1 or Aditya
That is,
1.
that is
that is
onto
the solar
sun,
mission.
sun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is. They will be able to. I am sure they will be successful. I have no doubts on the capabilities of people, the way they are doing. So it's not only about capabilities, the determination with which they
Correct,
do.
correct.
That is very powerful. There are a lot of people who dream also, sir, but not all people are able to put their dreams into action. And that too, a dream with such a big team and achieving it, it's really big. Because I might not have been able to reach so many people, but ISRO was able to reach so many people. So many people were smiling that day. It was a joyous mood all around.
Correct.
The best part, sir, today everywhere we think we fight on religion, we fight on so many different aspects of life which are common in nature. That day, all religion, all sects, all creed, everybody was praying we all succeed.
Yes, correct.
When such a big prayer goes, no mission can fail, sir.
Yes, correct.
That is the power of a united dream coming into existence and getting manifested.
Yes.
A lot of dreams are in existence in minds of people. They do a lot of things, a lot of startup comes, but because they do not get that energy. Money you will get, sir. Money is not a problem nowadays. You get if you want to go for a project. Money is not dearth. The Hollywood
Money will
movies,
come and go.
like the other day Elon Musk has said, it is incredible to see India send to the moon at just a small cost, which is much lesser than the price of a Hollywood movie which
Correct.
is being made out.
Correct, correct.
So you understand, the cost is not a problem. It will, and now probably a lot of people will pour in money to ISRO as well. You take more and more missions quickly. If money is an issue, take money. People will pump in money now.
Yes, yes.
So
correct.
that is one of the best part. Money is never a problem. So if we think money is a problem, it will be a problem. But money is not a problem. The problem is we don't have the intent to take the dream forward. And my message to people through your medium, if I can, don't stop dreaming. Every action of life happens twice in life. My coming to you to talk here, or your coming to me to talk, had 2 such instances. First, it came in your mind, I should talk to Rajeev. You called me. In Rajeev's mind it came, I should talk to him, and then it is a reality.
Yes.
So if we dream, dreams become reality when we take action. So if we start to stop dreaming, will we be able to take actions? No. Bhagavad Gita also says, do your action, you will get the fruit whatever you are supposed to get. We are nowadays taking actions thinking I'll get this fruit. I've come to an interview, I'll get publicity. This is what I come with.
Yeah.
That is not right. I've just come to spread a message of positivity, a message
correct.
of happiness.
Correct.
That is my goal.
Correct.
If that reaches people, nothing like. I'm not here for
But
publicity.
in this interview, you told that you all of them called you as a pagal with a lighter
on a
mode
lighter
you
note,
said
I'd
that.
like to ask you.
No one will tell like that.
I can show you, sir.
Yeah.
People written comments on Facebook, Insta like that.
Hmm.
So that is not a problem for me now. Probably earlier I used to also get jittered. अरे ये ऐसे कैसे लिख दिया? But now as age grows, people mature. I also have matured in certain aspects. So I am able to take them in a more matured way now. I said that time I was 29. So at that time the minds are अरे ऐसे कैसे बोल दिया? अभी now things are getting more into sync. I am able to understand things better. Because again, as I said, the intention was never to come to people. It was chalo for the future generation. Even if I had not come on any of the channels also, it would have been like that only for me.
Correct.
But this channel gives me a platform, to help people understand what they are missing in life.
Correct.
This is probably makes me unique in some places. Today I was with one of my client, a lot of people come and say, I'm unlucky. A lot of problems are going on in my life. Well, say something different. I said, what difference? I said, this is the life. Well, now I'll give you a different perspective of your life. You say you are unlucky. You are the luckiest one today. I'll tell you why. First, to come into this world, 1 crore sperm have to fight each other to make you reach here. So you say you are unlucky. You've defeated 9 crores, 99 lakhs and 999 people to come into this world. Are you unlucky, sir? We have made it a point to believe anywhere and everywhere. Correct. We are unlucky.
Correct.
And if you are unlucky, come to me. I'll give you luck factor indicator. Just go with that. Prove yourself you are lucky. It's our belief system, sir, which makes us or breaks us. So the last thing I'd like to say to all your viewers also here is, don't stop dreaming. Dream as big as you can. Don't worry ये क्या बोलेगा वो क्या बोलेगा, सपना है. जिस दिन हकीकत में लाओगे ना, वो लोग ही बोलेंगे क्या सोचा है क्या सोचा है क्या सोचा है. That has to be your first focus. Second, work for yourself. Everyone work for themselves. I also work for myself. But keep some time for working for others also. Others' happiness also. Happiness is not spread just by money. It can be spread just by one tiny action. Just give a joke to a person, will smile. That is also happiness. Yeah. Just make people smile. So today people leave alone laughing. They've forgotten smiling. All the faces are like this. So if you are able to make somebody smile, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
And if you are able to do, I think you have led the purpose of your life.
So moon made you laugh and your friends also laugh.
Absolutely. It makes a lot of people laugh. Yeah. It makes a lot of people smile. And now it makes a lot of people believe things beyond your thoughts are possible. That is a very big thing. This mission, sir, if we see, for many people, I see the other side of the story also. Why are we all rejoicing? What have we done for it? What have you done for it for you to rejoice, sir?
Yes.
What have you done, ma'am, for you to rejoice? We have done nothing. We are rejoicing on the efforts of people who have dreamt it and who have made it possible.
Correct.
That is one way of looking at it. Yeah. Again, people will call me mad, how he is saying so. But understand, there are different perspectives to it. But yes, being an Indian, it is definitely a proud moment for all of us. And more than an Indian, sir, it's a proud moment for all the human race.
Correct.
That is a very big thing. So when this is a big thing, we all should rejoice, no doubt. But if we are able to rejoice on something which we have also contributed to, that rejoice energy will be much greater. So let's all contribute to each other's happinesses, each other's well-being. Automatically all things will go and multiply. It will multifold. That's the very easy and logical scientific way of looking at life.
Correct.
Spread happiness, you get happiness. So let's all spread happiness. Moon is giving that light 2 years to all of us for so many centuries, so many decades, more than centuries. So it is also spreading happiness. We should learn from nature, sir. We get so many things. Plants are there. They give us fruits, they are giving us happiness. When we eat the fruit, such a beautiful mango, such a tasty mango, we are happy.
Yeah.
Plant does not think, but it still gives happiness. We can think and give happiness. Just our thought can make somebody happy.
Yes.
Why are we not thinking? Why are we not dreaming? Let us all dream big and let us make the human race big. That's what I would like to say, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
to our studio and explaining your experiences in claiming land on moon and everything. Anyhow, we wish to see you go there. And,
I have one thought again, last thought here.
Yeah.
You know, sorry.
I know.
It's out of happiness it all comes out.
Okay.
Because when it is pure, it comes out in this form. You know, I always believe you should party at times. My belief is I want to party on the Mount Everest.
Mount Everest. Oh.
Mount Everest is not exactly the Mount Everest. Mount Everest of your life. I call it the Mount Everest of your life. Your Mount Everest may be this, my Mount Everest may be this. Everyone has their size of Mount Everest. So Mount Everest for me is the peak of happiness, where you are. When you are at the peak of your happiness, you should enjoy it. You should party. And party can never be done alone. So you should party with at least 2, 4, 5, 10 people. So when you want to party at the Mount Everest, the thought process will be totally different. So let's all dream of partying on the Mount Everest.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah. So actually we would like to see you there in your plant. And
We all will party there, sir. We all will party on the moon. वो बोलते ना जैसे अभी अर्थ पे चलता है चाय पे चर्चा, हम करेंगे चांद पे चाय पे चर्चा.
चांद पे
चांद पर चाय पे चर्चा.
దట్స్ గుడ్. ఇదండి మన రాజీవ్ బార్గీ గారితో ప్రత్యేక కార్యక్రమం. చంద్రుణ్ణి మనం ఇప్పటిదాకా దగ్గర నుంచి చూసాం. ఏమో అన్నీ అనుకూలిస్తే ఆయన స్థలానికి వెళ్ళొచ్చు, చూడొచ్చు, జరగాలని కోరుకుందాం. ఇది ఇవాళ వ్యూస్ విత్ కేవీఎస్లో రాజీవ్ బార్గీ గారితో ప్రత్యేక చర్చ. నమస్కారం.